Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Listen, I have my head wrapped up because I'm about to leave the house. But very quickly, I just found this out and I wanted to go ahead and share it with you guys. Remember the other day we were talking about how the girls were on Twitter basically calling Lenithia Leakes lazy because she doesn't want to do her YouTube channel or a podcast by herself. Check this out. She's out here giving people traffic and views and money to their podcasts and shows instead of making her own YouTube show or podcast. Nene, for a year or two, has been saying, I've, been reached out to and have been, negotiating podcast deals and talk shows and this, that, and the third. And then all of a sudden I was blackballed and nobody wants to work with me. And I just kind of feel like, why do you need a podcast deal to do a podcast? Now, a podcast deal is nice. Okay. They put up all the money up front. They get you studio time. They get you a producer. They sometimes can get you ads. You get a bunch of views. They give you a salary, a paycheck, and you work and they pay. But my whole thing is, if that isn't the case, if you can't get a podcast deal, then you do what I do. Okay, you get your camera, you get your microphone, you get another microphone, you book your guests, you get an assistant, you tell them to mock up a brief for your show, and you do it. And then you build up an audience. You already have a built-in audience. You're one of the most popular, most known Real Housewives, not just of Atlanta, but of any franchise. And so people are going to flock to whatever you're doing. So my whole thing is, why are you on Carlos King? Why is you on Bethany Frankel? Why is you on Larry Reid? Why aren't you doing your own shit? Now, she started to way back in the pandemic with the, remember it was the Girls and Gays show, the Reading Room, the Reading Rainbow Room. Okay, remember that? Yes, that was supposed to be Nene doing her own thing. And I think she had an assistant helping her out and they were doing this, that, and the third. But then we never heard from it again. Okay, Funky Dineva and the rest of the blogosphere ripped it to shreds because it was kind of trash. No tea, no shade. And I don't think she should have ever released I think it was like a teaser tester, not a teaser, but like a tester. They were like testing a chemistry test and whatnot, trying to see, okay, these guys work together and these people are funny and these people are not. Trying to, I guess, audition for who she wanted to be on the show. She ended up releasing that clip to the blogs, which I thought was the worst idea from a PR perspective because it looked a mess. It sounded a mess. It was a mess. And you don't release nothing to the blogs that are a mess unless you're trying to sabotage it. Ryder responded and said, Nene is great on camera, but she needs a team to help her get the podcast off the ground. Ms. Miller responded and said that's a laziness because she has the means to get a team. Big Bok Choi said, we want her back on our TV screens though, okay? He said, fuck the podcast, fuck the YouTube channel, right? We want her back on reality television. The 110466 wrote, she was never the best at business moves. She was always lazy and wanted things handed to her. I wouldn't expect to see her putting in the work to get her own thing going unless she has a team to do it for her. Well, my, Miss Lenithia Leakes took the advice of the fans. And it seems as though she's starting back her YouTube channel. This is quite interesting. We made this happen, you guys. The public pressure, okay? Y'all calling her lazy and me getting into her shit cause for Lenithia Leakes to get back on the grind. Go ahead and check this out.
I've gotten so many messages and videos and DMs and emails this past week. So many people are saying, Nene, come back over to your YouTube channel. We love you, we support you, and we want to see you win. I would bring some fun, entertaining videos about my life and everything that's happening from day to day, okay?
Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about everything. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.